5. Okay. Good morning, good morning, my fellow G's. Yeah, I'm never gonna say that again. But anyway, what is up, guys? It is the Extraordinary Saint here, and I told you guys I'm doing it's kind of a double video upload today, cause I'm kind of making up for it. If you haven't seen the other video, or at least the other live stream where I live streamed about Dragon Ball Legends, it'll be uploaded probably by the end of the day. Maybe all of it. At least maybe all of it by the end of the day. So, yeah. If you guys could take the time out your day to like and subscribe if you haven't subscribed. I know I don't say this often, but you guys help if you do subscribe and like it makes me be a bigger voice in the Dragon Ball community or any other community, so it kind of helps me out. Uh, and yeah. So earlier I was talking about Dragon Ball Legends, and at the end of the video I said I might do a video about Fortnite. And I said I was thinking I might do a video about Fortnite. You know what? For for the shits and giggles of it, I'll do a Fortnite video, or basically my little review on Fortnite. And this time I should be playing the game. Okay. Sorry, last game I was just in the lobby screen, just looking. I was like, whatever. But I know you guys probably want to see gameplay, or at least some type of gameplay. So, Fortnite. What do I gotta say about you? I'm not gonna do a brief summary on Fortnite because you guys, most of the world knows about Fortnite. I can't. Every time I go on my newsfeed or trending or Twitter or Instagram, every time I see it, Fortnite, it's like, God, dude, or Ninja. Like, I'm not saying the guy is bad. It's just he's kind of been out there for a while, and it's like, it's kind of, you kind of get tired of seeing the same dude out there, you know. At least if I was like big like that, I wouldn't be. First off, I wouldn't be taking that many like gigs because I know he's getting paid a lot for doing that, like going out to these events. But I'd make it to the point where I wasn't out there as much, you know, because you think about it, most people could look at it as like, oh, well, the more fame you have, basically, the more people who are normal don't really care about you. Because at first I really didn't care about Ninja, to be honest. I don't in my opinion I still don't care. If you're a Ninja fan, you know, and you basically still like to watch Ninja, yeah, that's fine. I'm not gonna dish you for liking Ninja, okay? That's your opinion, okay? People have their opinions, and I'm not gonna diss them for it. I'm not that type of person. But besides that, because I'm going off on a side tangent here, Fortnite was being first developed by Epic Games around 2011. But it wasn't Battle Royale, it was actually Save the World. And if you want to prove me wrong here, you can look it up yourself because I'm not going to put it up. I'm not going to look it up for you. You look for it yourself. I ain't going to do the information. I ain't going to do your little homework. But what was it? Oh yeah. So it's being developed in 2011. I know I said I wasn't going to do it, but I like to give a little brief summary about the game's history. And it was being developed under Save the World. Now, the people at Epic actually worked on the Gears games, if you did not know that. And they've been working with the Unreal Engine. And I kind of like how they took their, like, a little take of this. Fortnite kind of reminds me of Team Fortress with, like, the cartoony aspect with, like, the warfare, the cartoony warfare, whatever they call it. I don't know. But, basically, It's being developed under Save the World. Eventually, uh, they did come out with Save the World, but then PUBG came out with their battle royale. Okay, originally Fortnite was not gonna have a battle royale. Well, then PUBG, like I said, PUBG came out with theirs, and Fortnite, well, basically Epic wanted to put their hands in the battle royales, leprechaun pot, whatever pot of gold, and uh, give their take on battle royale. Okay. Now, at first, not that many people knew about it, including a few people did not know about it. But I was here during the early days, just to let you know. I started season 2. A lot of people gave a response to this, basically. Like, they gave a lot of response saying how unique it was, how interesting the gameplay was, and how, like I said, unique it was. Where is he? Anyway, from going off of that, a lot of people gave it good reviews, myself included, which probably would surprise you, wouldn't surprise you, but basically everybody was giving it good reviews and like, oh yeah, everybody was recommending it and everything. And then this was around the first season, I'm pretty sure, and then they started bringing it to console, I think. I'm not sure, but I do know is that once season 3 came around, and mainly season 2, is when Fortnite started to become super mainstream. Like, I saw people doing the floss. So it was probably around season 2 or season 3. I'm not really sure. Don't at me, okay? Don't at me about it. If I said something wrong, you guys know the dealio. I said that a third time today. Comment down in the comment section, and basically I will look at what you said, and I will basically say I was wrong. I will literally go down in the comment section and prove, and I'll say, yeah, I was wrong. Okay, I'll even look it up, and if I was wrong about it, I was wrong. You know, we're all humans. We make mistakes. But here's the point. Season 2, when it started out, it's really good. Most people liked it. He had glitching. I don't know if he's head glitching. Panic build. But nah, basically everybody gave season 2. Basically everybody liked season 2. Including my friend Rep, which he had, but he never got Black Knight. He kind of regrets to this day. But then season 3 came around, and I think it was season 3 brought Tilted Towers and the other locations. Basically, everybody was giving Fortnite a good review. Said it was better than PUBG, and I do agree with that. PUBG was also made in the Unreal Engine, but in my opinion, it kind of is lacking. And then you got the tick rate. Now, if you don't know what tick rate is, basically I think is in my opinion, or at least in my words, if I'm wrong about this, is basically like the frames per second or something like that. Frames per second or your internet, something to do with your internet connection. And basically, there's a big fiasco around PUBG actually bringing, not a big fiasco, but most players did not like it, was when they bring PUBG to China. Now, if you don't, if you do get, most people were not happy about this because when people in China played PUBG against people over here or in Europe, it'd be like Goku using instant transmission halfway across the map because of how the tick rate was. Their tick rate was at 15. That's another story for later. Anyway, people gave Fortnite good reviews. Season 4 came out, and I think that's when it became more mainstream. The Rocket event happened. Kevin the Cube. What else? The Ice King, Fire King. Then Season 8. And now we're up to Season 9. Now you're probably wondering, well then, what's with this brief summary? Like, why? Like, what's the big deal? And this is supposed to be a review / rant. Well, I don't only just want to talk about Battle Royale, I also want to talk about Save the World too. I didn't get into that when I started the video, okay? So I'm off script, okay? I don't do script. I feel like being tied to a script makes me feel like a shill, in my opinion. If you don't know what a shill is, it's basically a person who, if somebody would pay them money, would take the money and basically turn on their on a person. Or that's my opinion or the definition of a shill. But basically, I've heard so much about. Ooh, ooh. I haven't played this mode yet. Okay, don't at me. I'll say it again. What do you mean? Oh, okay. I would have thought they were this. Why is the circle this small already? Nah, whatever. How many teams? Team multipliers is 1. Oh, okay. It's actually pretty fun. But most people said that. I wanted to mostly talk about a little about Battle Royale right now, and then I'll get into Save the World. So most people said that they, or basically, I've seen most people rant about this season. And I'm wondering, well, what's wrong with this season? I actually kind of like the futuristic theme of it. I don't get what the problem is. Like, it's not like it's the worst season. I've seen worse seasons or worse games. And I'm basically I was just trying to find out for a good while. Like, why are people like dogging on this season? What's going on? Did I miss something? And still haven't figured that out. It's And then well, actually I kind of did figure it out a little bit, but from what I figured out, most people don't like Neo Tilted, and some people like Mega Mall. My opinion, I don't like Mega Mall. I kind of like the old retail. It was open, spaces was open. You had a lot of places to travel. Yada yada yada. Um, but yeah, that's mostly why people don't like the season. Maybe it's just the theme too, but I don't get it, to be honest. But that's not mostly what I want to talk about. Mostly what I want to talk about is, well, Epic in general. Ever since Fortnite came out, Epic has kind of been trying to find the next new thing. When Fortnite came out a few seasons back, they decided to launch the Epic Store, and I don't know, I really just don't know what to say about it. It's basically like Steam, except a downgraded version of Steam, in my opinion. Because on Steam, you have your friends list, you get chat, There's reviews on games, so you know the games are good. What else is? Oh, don't tell me they're coming through the storm. But nah, basically everybody's been kind of dogging, and I was also wondering, well, that couldn't be the only reasons why. But I figured out eventually when the season came out that oh God, I figured out when this season came out that they removed the pump, and the pump's kind of been in the game ever since. Well, the game kind of started, which in my opinion, I like the pump. It's only when I didn't like it when they were using it against me, or people used it against me. That's like I said, that's the only reason. And then they brought in the combat shotgun. Now, think of the pump, but downgraded, but then not downgraded. And they're probably saying, well, then it's not a pump. Then, in my opinion, it's kind of a pump. It's kind of like a pump because you can still. I've seen where you can one-shot people. Then they said, well, we'll fix it. Well, they fixed it, except instead of basically one-shotting a person, like when you have no shield or something, instead of that happening, ooh, they have these things now. What the heck? This is pretty easy. But yeah, most people don't like well, some people now like the new shotgun. My opinion, I don't like it. It's not consistent. That's one thing I don't get about Fortnite is the scaling and damage. Like, damage wise, I think they're scaling damage in the game. Like when you shoot a shotgun, I've noticed that sometimes you'll do 20, like you'll do 20 damage. And I'm like, really? 20 damage. 20 damage. It all makes sense. So yeah, I was like, really? And sometimes I kind of get a little ticked off at it too, because you'd think it's a shotgun, so it should be consistent damage, but it's not. It really is not consistent damage. How many waves are there? But yeah, really not that consistent. And then the boom bow. Don't let me. Okay. Think of a sniper, but also like not a sniper, but better than a sniper, but like a shotgun. Think of that for a second. That's what the boom bow is, with an explosive on the end, basically. That's that's basically what the boom bow is. And well, the boom bow, in my opinion, To be honest, I kind of get a little ticked when I get killed by it. But I kind of get a little ticked off when I get killed by anything, to be honest. That's just me, though. Give me that. I mean, I think I get a little ticked off when I get killed by any weapon in a petty way, to be honest. I think that's just everyone, though. And for other reasons, for other reasons, I say the boom bow, and then they said they fixed the boom bow. Well, that patch came in, and it didn't seem to fix the boom bow. So yeah, it really didn't fix the boom bow because I'm still getting one-shotted by it. We'll fix the boom bow. We'll fix the boom bow. Fixed it. I bet you did fix it. Ooh, they have new elemental zombies now. Like I said, I haven't played this game mode yet, guys, so you might hear, like, since this is a live stream, you might hear me go off a little, because I'm kind of concentrating. And I don't know one person who can concentrate and basically talk at the same time. So the gun mechanics for this season, they brought back the drum gun, which in my opinion was a bad idea. The drum gun out of all the guns to bring back, you could have brought back, oh no, the tactical submachine gun, because I thought the tactical submachine gun was decent enough. And then once that was brought back, everybody was in a tangent. They destroyed Tilted, but then they didn't destroy Tilted. Brought it back, which I'm kind of happy because Pleasant was my new spot, to be honest. Or my new spot of landing. And yeah, basically, that's what I had to say about that. And then Season 9 comes out and they take away the pump. No, a lot of people were not happy about it. I wasn't happy about it. The boom bow, I still think they should take that out because of how OP it is. You could still get one shot by it. You get two shot maybe. And not only that, but you got they said that there was too many snipers in the game, and they took out the hunting rifle. And they said the only reason they took it out is because it was outclassed by the infantry rifle. I don't believe that. I seriously do not believe that it was outclassed by the infantry rifle. If it was outclassed, then why does the hunting rifle do more damage? Ask me that, Epic, and then I'll believe you that why you took out the hunting rifle. Okay? Then I'll believe you why you took out the hunting rifle. I don't see it being outclassed if it does 70 damage and the infantry rifle only does 40. Well, if you get a headshot with it, you do 80. But nah, if you get a headshot with the hunting rifle, you do more. So what is it, Epic? I don't think it's pretty much outclassed. I think y'all just took it out because y'all wanted a sniper to take out, and y'all couldn't just take out the suppressed sniper. Because, I mean, it's not like we already have enough snipers in the game already. I mean, or SMGs, to be honest. Then they took out the suppressed SMG, which was also good. And brought in the burst SMG, which isn't consistent either. Compare that to, like, I don't know, to the burst one, and the burst it's kind of hard to use, to be honest. It's not my cup of tea. But yeah. Now, what was I gonna say? But yeah, what was it? I'm trying to think of what I was trying to remember about the game. Oh yeah, and then they disabled the slipstream at about like I don't know, round 5. Me and my friend Mighty Shooter was up there on one of the floating islands, and then round 5 hit, and then we were just stuck up there. And then yeah, we died. But basically what happened was, yeah, well, like I said, we died. We died. And then I think that's all I gotta say so far. Except they need to fix some of the gun mechanics. They need to stop scaling damage. Like, for real. They need to stop scaling the damage of the guns. And mainly, I say what really did them in was maybe was that maybe they're like losing ideas or something. I don't know. But I guess that's all I gotta say, unless something comes to me. Oh yeah, the ballers, they need to take them out because it's kind of like, I don't want to come off as a hypocrite, you know? But in my opinion, if a gun works for me, then I'm good with it, okay? For now, I'm good with it. But the first second that it, like, doesn't do consistent damage, or it just doesn't plainly work, then I'm not gonna be happy with the gun. And that's just facts right there. But yeah, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I think that's all I had to say about it. To be honest, I'm not sure. Oh, wait, spaz. Oh god, dude, I'm lagging. That should take him out a little bit. Oh, yep, they got me. Anyway, I think that's all I gotta say about Battle Royale for the second. Oh yeah, and then sometimes you can get shot by, like, if you build a wall, some people can shoot through it. Like, I'm not talking about when you're in the wall, like you build a wall and then like they can shoot through it, and when you're not in it. I know what I'm talking about. I even seen this happen at Ninja. So I know that's kind of messed up for that to happen to some players, and my friends have been countered that before. Also, the item shop, they're doing pretty good with it right now. But yeah, I don't know, I guess that's all I gotta say about the Battle Royale. At least for now, till I think of something. So, Save the World, and all in my opinion, is pretty good. For a game that gives you free V-Bucks, like, you know what, I'll just show you. I will show you what I'm talking about. I will literally show you what I'm talking about right now, because Save the World is awesome. You know, eventually I might actually play some State of Decay on this channel. The second one, maybe. I don't know. Give it a sec. I think it's stuck. There you go. But yeah, cool. Save the World is pretty good. If you've played for the Battle Royale version, I highly recommend you get Battle Royale. I mean, not I said Battle Royale. Get Save the World. Um, each time the Battle Pass comes out with a new season, they update Save the World. I'm pretty sure with new stuff. They update it with new items. The story is really intriguing. And if you're like bored of Battle Royale, you just hop in, Save the World, and do your thing. And it's actually pretty common. I mean, it doesn't. Sometimes if you're doing quests, it gets repetitive, but mostly it doesn't. I don't mind it because of they have diverse guns than Battle Royale. And in all, it's actually pretty fun game mode.
Stand by for an important
And I'll show
weather
you
alert.
some gameplay here.
You know the drill. Stay cool, don't die, kill clouds.
Hey there. Heard Locke is still feeling a little shaky after his run-in with the monster.
Yeah, he's still a little...
Unable to sleep because every time I close my eyes I can still see the howling faces of tortured souls.
Aw, who doesn't, kid?
I will
Come
say
on,
this, I
let's go
will
have some
give
fun.
epic quotes for the Save the World mode.
Bonus challenge is now available.
And then creative, I guess creative's pretty good.
You know what I think, Locke? Sometimes you just need to distract yourself. If there are things that are scaring or troubling you, but you don't have any way of making them better, maybe it's time for a little self-care.
Is that the thing where you eat junk food and stay in bed?
No, honey, that's depression. Self-care is the thing where you eat junk food and sit on the couch. And looking at you, I'm gonna say, we play some video games too.
Yes!
So I'm being quiet, I'm just letting you
Target
guys
located.
get immersed into the game.
Drop the atlas on the target when you're ready.
Because, well, at least I'm trying to immerse myself in the game.
Ooh, I love this one. Good find, Commander.
And as you
I'm
see the
not
zombies
sure
from
this
Battle
is
Royale,
working. I can
these
still feel the
zombies
cold tendrils
look
of
different.
eternity wrapped around my wrist, pulling ever onward
Aww.
towards the grave.
Locke, we all feel
Just
that
looking at
way.
that.
Every day. That's just life.
Really?
How much canned nacho cheese sauce is there in the world?
1 billion gallons?
Uh-huh. You ever see a happy person eating canned nacho cheese?
Hey, Route,
No.
I found your character.
There you go.
I don't know
This
what
is
the
a
mode
sad
is
people
it's
planet,
doing.
but we're not letting that get us down today.
I want us to break. Nah, it's not that. Look, it's your skin doing emotes, Route. That's
All right, Locke,
for
what do you
my
think?
friend Rep later.
This one looks
You might
fun.
get a good kick out of
Grab
it.
the good stuff and
Seeing an
let's
arcade
go.
machine,
How are those
and then
tendrils
his
of
character
eternity
doing
treating you?
emotes, or his
They're
skin doing
gone.
emotes
I
there.
don't feel
I don't know.
No, wait. I feel them again.
That's on me for bringing them up. Commander, another game if you please.
Look at this dinosaur. Look at this dude. And also you got hoverboards like Save the World, except you can call upon your hoverboard. But you have to make it, which makes it every bit satisfying.
Hey, help!
As you see, I'm the Black Knight, but
I cannot.
it's not really the Black Knight. It's like the bulkier version, like the Black Knight on steroids, times 10. Kaioken. Hey, let me up there.
Never.
You might thinking, if you play Battle Royale, oh, you get a weapon from them chests. Nope.
No.
Completely different. But yeah, I think I like Save the World and Creative both. Except, I don't know which one I would like more. I don't know which one I like more. I think I like Save the World a lot because of the diverse weapons they have. Like this beauty that I'm holding right here. The Zapper. Look, it's another route. Or at least another skin that Rep has. Y'all know who Rep is. He's been on my channel before.
About my dinosaur
And he's probably been
costume?
down in the
I just
comments
thought that was how
or
you
like in a
normally
video.
dress.
I don't know what he does, to be
Ouch.
honest.
Give me a second to process that.
It's
But y'all
very
seen him on the
nice.
videos
Not done
before.
yet.
Would you like me to set a timer?
No, I'm there. I've come to terms with getting dragged by the sweetest baby robot alive. Because that's what today gave me.
I love dinosaurs.
I know.
Horde.
But nah, I might end the video off after this maybe. I only need
Unworthy.
one more arcade
I
machine.
cannot.
We need more people like you.
Then I'll be good. But nah, I think that's all I gotta say about Fortnite. It's a good game. It still is a good game, but I've heard from multiple people that some people think that it's
One
dying.
of our drones has
Some
taken
people,
damage.
or at least
We
a
can't
good
let the
portion of
husks
people saying
destroy
that
the drone.
Fortnite's dying.
Head to the crash site.
They might be right, they might be wrong. The problem is when you look up at the viewings on Twitch or maybe YouTube. Well, actually no, Twitch mainly, is that Fortnite's still #1 battle royale wise. Now I will say that it's beating Apex now, and there's a reason behind that. If you want to know, you can or if you want to know why, it's because of EA, and EA basically made it to where something about streaming the game. Had to do something about streaming the game, and then they made it to where Apex wasn't being streamed as often, and they kind of messed themselves over, or basically messed up themselves to the point where there is kind of no saving Apex. Think of this, and I know this is kind of bad for saying this, but think of Apex right now, and when I think of it, I think of a sinking ship. I'm sorry, that just comes to mind, like a sinking ship. The Titanic. It was once a beautiful thing, and then it started sinking. That's messed up comparing the two, but sometimes you just gotta compare stuff. Well, not that messed up. As only one time comparison, kiddies. That's the only time you get like something out of me.
Perfect. That's everything we need. It's done.
Locke's adventure? Oh, yay!
Now, be warned, it's early access, all right? So it's a little buggy. And there may be some snakes in the cabinet. But don't worry, the smoke will drive them out. Oh, and if you try to go left, you'll get shocked. So remember, righty-tighty, lefty, you get shocked.
This will not do. I cannot.
Yeah, this is what the Black Knight sounds like.
Never.
Never.
No.
No. Dio. Dio. More. Yeah, I watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I feel like there's one more cabinet somewhere. Probably y'all probably wondering, why are you not helping out these guys, or why are you not helping out? And they can handle it. It's an easy mission. 5 minutes later, oh God, help! They're killing us. Oh God, the horror, the horror. While I'm over here trying to find an arcade cabinet to destroy. I don't think there's one on this map, to be honest.
To the grave.
Yeah, I don't think there's one on the map. I said review / rant. This is kind of me playing Fortnite, to be honest. I mean, it was kind of review because I was talking about it a little bit, but mostly what you're seeing is me playing Fortnite and really save the world. Might not be the best player, but nah, whatever. I don't care what people really say. You know, I might be bad at Fortnite, or my building might not be as good, but you know, I still, in my opinion, I still think I could do some good, or at least building wise. It's just I don't build that much and save the world because my pickaxe sucks. You see, as it is a common pickaxe, and everybody has common pickaxes to save the world, I think. Unless they're not telling me something. Do you have one? Oh, it's Calamity. Calamity! Calamity! What? It's Calamity. Stop. He's trying to get materials. Yeah! Whoa! Whoa! I haven't seen that emote in Battle Royale, so it must be either Cause they do have the default dance, the default Dave dance. That's what I call it. But then they have the ride the pony.
Dance effort.
Dance efforts. Oh my god, dude. Imagine somebody going down the street doing this. He's crazy. He's crazy. I lost my mind. Like, if I saw a dude doing this, walking down the street and doing this, I don't know what I'd do. Just sit there for a second and be like, what the heck? Then I'd laugh a little bit. And then I'd laugh
Nice work.
a little more, and then I'd be
Add
like,
blue
yeah, this
glow to
guy
the
needs
atlas.
help, I think.
Open mission control when you're ready to begin.
Yeah! Whoa! Whoa! Wow! Wow! Don't worry, guys, I'm coming. Oh, it's a moving emote. I wonder if they'll come out with this in Battle Royale. Because it's called Ride the Pony, and he's moving, and he's not moving. You guys you get, yeah, yeah, whoa, whoa. I learned from the best of the best, I think. I think it's the best of the best. Oh god dang it, dude. I almost had this set. I'm gonna make it a triangle, a Illuminati triangle. Do 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 do. Wah 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 wah. Do 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 do. Na 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 na.
Here they come.
Hey, can y'all y'all know? Hey, stop shooting at me. Trying to fix up the spot. Okay. Y'all messing me up. Oh god, I messed up. I called this, and I learned this from some random dude. I call this the
That's enough blue glow.
pyramid scheme. Not that pyramid
You
scheme.
got this, Commander.
Okay? Not that pyramid scheme, not like the business pyramid scheme. I call this the pyramid scheme. Like schematics. The scheme. You get the point. All they got to do is make sure. Oh god dang it. Y'all didn't take out any of these trees here? Just sitting here? See, look, they know what's going on here. Can this stop turning on itself? Like, I swear, dude, building in here is worse than building in Battle Royale. I changed the schemes to have my play in Battle Royale, and it's still as bad. Well, worse. It's still worse. Chadia. The pyramid schematic.
This will not do. Never.
And also this something that this Save the World does better is that you can upgrade this, like the original material, you can upgrade it. So like you got the original material, bam, upgrade. Like give me that and Save the World and I will be happy. That's one thing I'd like. I mean in Battle Royale. Give me that in Battle Royale and I will be happy. That's it, Save the World.
No.
Why does it keep switching back to that? Jesus. This guy's got the Excalibur sword over here. And I got a robot drone. And a zapper. That does over 1,000 damage. And an axe and a shield. Ta-da! Or a hammer. Ta-da! Yeah, each character has their own specific abilities.
Never.
Oh God. I'm sorry for what I did, zombie. Oh God, I might be seeing that in my nightmares from now on. It's like playing PT. Not really playing PT. It's like seeing somebody I know, except they're ugly.
Unworthy. This will not do.
I feel like what is the heck? Might drop presents.
No.
Oh, it's the elf person. Hey, don't call me out for calling him an elf, okay? That's not what they classify as. No, they're elves. I'm gonna say it's an elf. They have elf ears. I will say they're an elf. That's just what I am. I'm the person that will tell you the truth.
Husk.
Oh, at least somewhat the truth. I ain't no goody either. Goody two shoes. Hey, that's mine, sir. Thank you. Oh, God. Wait. He wasn't finished off yet. Oh, God. What is that? What is that? Oh, my God. He's shooting him with snowballs.
Unworthy. Oh.
Forgot turn my audio on all. My pyramid schematic over there.
I cannot.
I cannot. Sounds really Russian. I don't know if that might offend people who are Russian, but it kind of does sound a little Russian to me. Where's my vodka?
Never.
30 seconds left to go.
The heck? A space zombie? So we got... Why are you you're pickaxing them? Gee. I'm hardly getting hit, just to let you know. Next thing you know... Boo-doo, boo-doo. The heck? How'd they get over there? Thought my pyramid schematic would have worked.
1, 2, 3, 4. Nicely done, Commander.
Oh God! Ah! I wonder if I touch it, what would happen? Aw. Level 1 loot. Nah, nobody wants level 1 loot. Come on, give me better loot. Level 4 loot's not that bad. I had worse levels than that. Yeah. Yeah. But nah, since it's already noon, I guess I'm gonna stop streaming for now. Anyway, guys, if you like the content and the review, I appreciate if you hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't. And yeah, I mean, if you haven't, that is, you don't have to subscribe. People who's already subscribed, you good. You're good right now. Or if you don't wanna, you don't wanna. I see which, you know.
All hands, we have a storm shield outage.
Sorry, Locke. I gotta go to work.
I wish you didn't have to leave.
If you're worried about being alone, you got this. You've been keeping those bad thoughts at bay all on your own. And I know that you're gonna be just fine, okay?
You think so?
I know so.
Imagine Pretty Please, a small bot left alone. He's presented with a simple choice. Play video games, or grab lunch with an old friend. Which will he choose? We return to Locke's Tales of Beyond.
What the heck? Anyway, you don't want to subscribe. I see, you know what I'm trying to say. That's your choice, you know. I ain't forcing you to subscribe, but I'd appreciate it. Anyway, I'm out. I'm out, guys. I hope y'all liked the double upload today. And yeah, I guess that'll be all. This is the Extraordinary Saiyan, signing out. Have a good afternoon. Peace.